they're sticking just fine. Hey friends, welcome back to my channel, Lux Party Favors by Nikki, where I bring to you some fun party favor tutorials and much more. Today, we are going to be transitioning away from Easter tutorials and we're going to be moving into graduation season, because graduation season is around the corner. It's like these holidays and seasons, they just like pop up back to back to back. So as creators, if you are selling items, you have to be prepared, because graduation season is a big money maker for creators, especially if you can get your ideas and designs out sooner than later. You could probably get some folks who are interested immediately, and maybe they'll put a retainer's fee, or maybe they'll purchase just so that they don't have to worry about it when the time comes. So today we are going to be doing some adorable magnets. I did magnets last year as well, but this year I'm going to make it look more like the fan, because we're going to do fans as well. Next week we'll probably go into the fans, because we'll already have done the design piece. The design is going to be essentially the same. I'm just going to shrink it down for the magnet, and then I'm going to walk you through the cut and assemble piece. Well, there's no assembly actually, it's just cutting. I'm just going to use the Cricut to cut it. So that's what we're going to do today. You are going to see my screen. I'm going to show you a quick design, super simple, something that you can easily replicate, and then you can start selling and making some money, honey. So next thing you're going to see is my screen. But before we get started, please go ahead and like, comment, share, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And I would love for you guys to join my other social medias as well, especially my Instagram. We're almost at good grief, we're almost at 1,000. Please go and check out Lux Party Favors by Nikki on Instagram, and I'm gonna link everything as well. I would really appreciate it. Sorry, I need to get myself some water or something. So we're gonna get right into the designing of the magnet. Okay, friends, first things first, you're gonna go ahead and log into Canva. I am on my Canva mobile app. Just go ahead and open up a blank page. And I just pulled up a graduation photo that I already had uploaded. And so what I like to do is go ahead and write all of the words that I plan to use. I just kind of dump them on the page. And then I'm going to go ahead and change the font. I like to use the Wildcat College font and the Elowen for the script. And at that point, I took the dropper so I can get the exact color, so I can make all the words the same color as the outfit. And I'm just going to go ahead and add the logo. And what I'm doing now is creating an outline for the images after I change the color. And what you're going to see is that I'm going to move things around, expand the size, and ultimately make it look like one cohesive piece, so that when I put it in the Cricut, it cuts around seamlessly without any spaces. So I increased the outline and the size to make that happen. And as you see now, I'm just moving things around just so that things fit properly. And I like to change the color of the background just so I can see what I'm working with, especially if I use white outlines. I can't see if I keep the background white. So I just change it to that orange background. Okay, friends, let me zoom in a little bit. All right, so now what we're gonna do is click on share, because we're gonna want to download this first as a PNG. And then we're going to re-upload it back into the document and download it as a transparent PNG so that we can pull into our Cricut. Okay. Listen, I'm pulling up everything but the thing I'm supposed to. Okay, so we're going to go back to our desktop and pull that image back in. I'm just going to extend it out so that it is the same dimensions as the actual page. Go to background. Let's go to background remover. and that just removed the background. And so now this entire image is one cohesive image. It could essentially be a sticker. And you know what? I might make some stickers. I just gave myself an idea. I'm selling stickers too, y'all. All right, so next we're gonna go back to share. Share and then download. I like to increase the resolution to at least 2. Transparent background. Select the current page that you're on and then download that. And then we are going to save this on our desktop or wherever you want to save it. You see, now it's transparent. So this is what the Cricut will cut out. You see that little piece? It might cut off that little piece too. I'm going to have to come in with some scissors to cut that little piece off. Okay, I'm just going to save it as on my desktop again, replace the previous image, close that out. Okay, so you're on your Cricut design space page, home page. You're going to go to new project, upload image. I usually like to drag it over, but you can browse and find it on your computer as well. So I'm going to drag over that image, continue, apply and continue, flat graphic, continue, upload. Okay. So I like my magnets to be about 3.5 inches. And then, you know, of course, for fan, I'll usually just use the recommendation of the Cricut if I have the right paper. And right now, I think it's set at like 8.5 by 14, but I'm just going to print it on 8.5 by 11. So I would shrink it down a bit. But anyway, what we're going to do is go ahead and bring down the height. I want the height to be like 3.5. It doesn't matter what the width is. So there you have it. You know, see how many I can fit on here. Typically, it's only 4 that I can fit per sheet. And so it'll be like that. And so you can attach it if you want to, but you don't need to, because it's gonna, when you select make, save it first if you like. I'm just gonna name it Brianna. When you select make, it's going to do what it wants to do and space it how, you know, everything can fit. But you see, I just need to change my material size because I was working on a different project, and 8.5 by 11, and you see 4 fits perfectly. So at this point, you're going to go to continue, send to printer, next. I'm not going to add the bleed. I'm going to use system dialog, print. It's going to take me to, you know, your options. I have 2 printers on here. So I'm going to use my Epson. I'm going to select photo glossy paper, which is automatically going to select best, and let me grab the paper. So this is what we are printing on, y'all. And oopsie, these sheets are super, super, super thin. They're like paper thin. But you have different options if you like. This is easier, of course, because you're just printing and cutting out. And maybe in another video, I'll show you another option. I've showed it before last year, but not with with the new design. So this is the sheet. You see how thin it is? It's essentially like paper. It's like a cardstock, like thickness, actually, maybe thinner. You see, it's pliable. But you print it normally. So I'm going to go ahead and print. Oops. All right, y'all. So everything is all printed out and ready to be on the mat. So this is a brand new Cricut mat. So it's sticky. So that's what you want. And if it's not sticky enough, you can use tape for the sides, but since this is brand new, I'm not going to need any tape. I'm just going to press it on, and then we're going to put it in the Cricut. Okay, so you may have to play around with your base material based on the type of blade that you have. I have a, it's not the fine point, it's the, what is it called? It's the one after that. It's like a tougher one. I forget the name of it, but I have a different type of blade that I use for my projects. So I have to be cognizant so it doesn't tear the mat. Okay, I'm gonna go to browse material, and I like to use this light chipboard. I'm gonna select done. And for now, I'm going to just select defaults, and you may have to run it through once or twice in order for it to print all the way through. So I'm gonna select default, and I may select more, it depends. All right, so just follow the prompts and load it. It's going to measure the mat, and then you're going to press go. And if you're familiar with the Cricut, you already know what it does at that point. So now it's going to read the registration marks, and then it's going to print it out. All right, it's going to town now. And if you recall, when I was doing the actual designing piece, you can see how it's going all the way around, and I don't have many spaces, like small spaces that it has to try to cut out, because I really thicken the outline just so, you know, to make it just like a seamless, smooth cut. And also, as you see, it looks like it's cutting out pretty well, so I may not need a second pass, but I'll let you know if I do. And then if I do need a second pass for the future, I'll probably do select more if I'm doing the light chipboard. Okay, so I did not need, let's see. Right, so I did not need to reprint or reload and recut, because the default setting printed out perfectly. Look at that, so stinking cute, y'all. And flip it over. Oh no, dang it. All right, so it's easier when I flip it over to take them off. And as you can see, they're super, super thin. Let me show you how they stick on the magnets, because they're not going to stick on everything. Like, they're not going to be able to stick on the back of a car, but they can stick on refrigerators and such. Okay, only the side of my fridge is magnetic because it's like a dry erase board on the front. But as you can see, they're sticking just fine. All right, folks, I certainly hope that you enjoyed that tutorial. And now we're gonna go to my outro. All right, friends, I certainly hope that you enjoyed that tutorial and that you found it helpful, and that you are able to use this idea to move forward for, you know, your own graduation portfolio. Again, if you haven't done so already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so that you know when I am posting videos. But as you see, y'all, I am on a roll with posting each week now. Hello, I'm trying to film early and batch content so that it's just ready to go, you know, when it's time, you know, when a week has passed. I thank you guys from the bottom of my heart for riding with me, for supporting me, for just being on me with this journey. I mean, if you've been with me since the beginning, you know where I started. I was just on like a fold up table, and now, you know, we have this whole branding situation. Okay, y'all, so have a wonderful day.